Greetings, this is Jim Copple and I'm with the Seeker blog. The Seeker blog seeks to explore topics, all things political, spiritual, economic, and social. It really is about having a conversation or introducing topics that might speak to innovation or incite you to some form of creativity in your own community or organization. Today I'd like to spend a few moments talking about the national conversation related to defunding of policing. Since the death of George Floyd on May 25th, 2020, there has been a movement that's largely driven by grassroots organizations to either eliminate policing or the use of the unfortunate term of defunding policing. None of those groups actually, when really pressed, want to eliminate policing or totally defund policing. What they're really speaking into is reshifting priorities in policing so that policing is able to do what they do and other organizations have the capacity and resources to do what they do, with the ultimate goal of accenting and emphasizing the sanctity of life, and at the end of the day, everybody goes home safely. Recently, in a conversation with a police union leader, he asked me if I knew anything about hockey, and I said, I actually do. I have grandkids who play hockey. And he said, well, the police in most communities have become the goalie in a hockey match. And if you know anything about hockey, if you have 45 shots on goal, then everybody in the community or nobody in the community is doing their job except the goalie. Everything and the pressure is falling on the goalie. If you have 10 to 15 shots on goal in the course of a hockey match, then you know or you realize that everybody else is assuming their responsibility and doing their job. And they're keeping the puck away from the goalie. That's the goal and the end objective of a hockey match, and particularly as it relates to a goalie. Police have become the goalie in most of our communities, where social work, public health, health in general, mental health issues or organizations or services are not stepping up or have the resources or capacity to step up. And so those burdens or responsibilities are now falling on local law enforcement. It's one of the reasons we have 2.3 million people incarcerated. We're warehousing people into our prison and jail system and putting pressure on those systems to speak into the substance abuse or mental health issues that often face local communities. So if we're really going to talk about defunding policing, we have to build the capacity of the other segments of the community and not just law enforcement. In fact, if law enforcement is being expected to do that, those other services, they either have to be resourced to do it, build the capacity to do it, or take it off their plate and let them do the thing that they are trained to do, which is law enforcement. And let's allow the other segments of the society to step up and do the jobs and responsibilities we need them to do to keep people out of our prison system or out of the criminal justice system. So when we talk about defunding policing, we're really talking about shifting priorities and putting those priorities in and the resources in those priorities that allow people to have a holistic or comprehensive approach to community public safety. This is Jim Copple with the Seeker blog. Look forward to our future conversations.